Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Get ready because we've got a really special, absolutely crucial mission today. I want to introduce you to our mascot for this journey. He's a super cute, but, well, undeniably chubby white bear. He's been snacking just a bit too much lately, and he desperately needs our help figuring out what a healthy diet actually looks like. But wait, there's more. He's also gearing up for his big M1 entrance exams. So today, it's you and me teaming up. We are the tutors. Our goal? We're going to teach our bear the absolute essentials of a healthy diet so he can get his health back on track and totally ace those upcoming science exams. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our game plan. 1, the 6 essential nutrients. 2, the 5 food groups. 3, the healthy plate. And 4, an MCOT-1 exam prep challenge. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the 6 essential nutrients. So to help our bears stop packing on those unnecessary pounds, we first have to understand exactly what is inside the food he's eating, right? There are 6 essential nutrients, and listen up, because this is the exact theory tested on national exams. First off, proteins. Think meats, milk, eggs, beans. These are the builders. They repair worn-out tissues and help our bear go strong. Second, carbohydrates, stuff like rice and starches. This is his main energy source for just getting through the day. Third, fats from oils and butter. These provide backup energy and keep him warm. Fourth, vitamins from fruits and veggies, which are absolutely crucial for normal body functions and building up that immunity. Fifth, minerals, also from veggies and seafood. These control body functions and build strong bones and teeth. And last but definitely not least, water. Water transports all these nutrients around and regulates body temperature. A healthy bear literally can't function without plenty of water. So the crucial point here is this memory hook, 9 versus 4. When we look at energy-yielding nutrients, they are not created equal. Fats are super dense. They provide 9 kilocalories of energy per single gram. On the flip side, carbohydrates and proteins only provide 4 kilocalories per gram. You've got to memorize this 9 versus 4 rule right now because it is absolutely vital for the math questions you're going to face on those exams. Let's test that knowledge immediately, shall we? Here's a real challenge straight from the Samson M1 entrance pretest. Imagine a piece of food has 4 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbohydrates, and 1 gram of fat. So how much total energy in kilocalories does this food provide? Fellow tutors, take a second here. Apply that 9 versus 4 rule we just talked about and calculate the answer for our bear. Okay, did you get it? Let's break it down together. For the 4 grams of protein, we multiply by 4 to get 16. For the 5 grams of carbs, we also multiply by 4, giving us 20. And for that 1 gram of fat, we multiply by 9 to get 9. Add the whole shebang together, 16 plus 20 plus 9, and we get a total of 45 kilocalories. Fantastic job. Seriously, if you got that right, you are already thinking at a high school entrance level. Let's move to Section 2 and see how this builds. Section 2, the 5 food groups. Okay, so here we have the 5 main food groups. This is where we take the theory and make it practical. To keep our bear mascot healthy and help him lose that excess weight, he can't just eat from one single group. No way. He has to eat a wide variety of foods from all 5 groups: proteins, carbs, fats, plus the vitamins and minerals found in different fruits and veggies, every single day. But it's not just about eating them, it's about eating them in the proper proportions. Which brings us perfectly to Section 3, the healthy plate. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how to balance it all out. The nutrition pyramid is your classic guide for getting the balance exactly right. Look down at the base, grains and starches. That's where we get our main energy. Moving up a tier, we have large portions of vegetables and fruits for those vital vitamins and minerals. A bit further up are the meats and dairy for protein. And then right at the very tip-top, in the smallest section, are the oils, fats, and sugars. They should be eaten very, very sparingly. So if we take that pyramid and translate it onto a single dinner plate for our bear, it looks exactly like this. Half the plate, a full 50%, needs to be vegetables and fruits, giving him all that essential fiber and those vitamins. Next, 25% should be unpolished carbs, like brown rice, which gives him really long-lasting energy. The final 25%, that should be high-quality, lean proteins like fish, eggs, or chicken. And the golden rules to remember here: drastically reduce sweet, fatty, and salty foods, and always make sure the food is freshly cooked and clean. Following this exact plate ratio is the key to preventing obesity and protecting our bear's kidneys. Time for another pop quiz. This one is straight from the TED exam. Based on the nutrition pyramid we literally just analyzed, which of these statements do you think is false? Is it that we should eat grains the most? That fruits give us vitamins? Or is it that eating too much fat causes a lack of energy? Think about it. Did you spot it? The false statement is the idea that eating too much fat drains your energy. That's a total trick. In reality, just like we learned with our 9 versus 4 rule, fats are absolutely packed with energy. The real problem is, if you eat too much fat, you take in way more energy than your body can actually use. It doesn't cause a lack of energy at all. It just causes all those excess calories to be stored in your body. And that leads to obesity, heart disease, and, well, a very unhappy bear.
All right, here we go, section 4, the M1 Entrance Exam Prep Challenge.
We have officially reached the final boss stage of this explainer. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this complex data table. It's adapted from the Bodendacha Science pretest, and it's designed to test your ability to extract data under pressure, which is exactly what you'll need to do on test day. We've got 4 food items here: Kama Kai, Pad Thai, Gwai Tu, and soy milk. Look at the ingredients, sure, but more importantly, scan those calorie counts on the right side. Kama Kai and Pad Thai, they are sitting super heavy at 500 kilocalories each. So keep those tutor hats firmly on and look closely at the data. If our chubby bear wants to sit down for a full, really satisfying main meal, but he desperately needs to avoid excess calories, which meal from that table should he choose over the heavier options? Spot on! He should absolutely order the Gwai Tu. At 240 kilocalories, it provides less than half the energy of that oil-heavy Kama Kai or the sugar-loaded Pad Thai. Plus, he still gets carbs from the noodles, protein from the meatballs, and essential vitamins from the veggies. It is just a much smarter, much more balanced choice for a main meal. Okay, let's lock in everything we've learned today with one final rapid-fire concept check based on THEDT scientific principles. It's a simple cause and effect question. What biologically happens to your body if you consume more energy from food than you actually use up in your daily activities? The answer is straightforward, but it's incredibly important. Through digestion, your body absorbs exactly what it needs to function. But any of that excess food, those extra kilocalories we calculated earlier, they don't just magically vanish. That excess energy is accumulated and stored in the body, which causes body weight to increase. This is the exact scientific mechanism behind why our bear got a bit chubby in the first place, and exactly why understanding these food groups and calorie counts is so vital for fixing it. And there we have it. You have successfully tutored our bear. You've mastered the 6 essential nutrients, you understand how to balance the 5 food groups into a perfect 50-25-25 plate, and you completely crushed those real M1 entrance exam questions. Our bear is well on his way to being fit, healthy, and totally ready for test day. But what about you? Now that you know the science behind every single bite you take, what healthy choice are you going to make for your next meal? Keep that 9 versus 4 rule in your head, balance your plate, and keep learning. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll see you in the next one.